fight this battle? I want neither to harm nor be harmed. Let our guard down. Do lost souls have a place to call home? This sword I wield is no toy. Do lost souls have a place to call home?
Silmeria, now do you see? You needn't even encourage them. Japan is fully intent on fighting Lord Odin. They'll even use the dragon orb, a forbidden act.
Yes, forbidden for humans and gods alike.
Silence, mortal! You will speak when I ask you to. But if Silmeria refuses to respond, I have no choice. Sacrifice Japan, or see all of Midgard annihilated. It's up to you. You are worthy indeed, mighty warriors. I will take all of you together with me to Valhalla.
Japan does not fight because it wants to. Odin's tyranny leaves Japan no choice but to take up arms.
Don't be a fool. You've been poisoned by mortal arrogance. The peace and prosperity of Midgard exist because the gods wrought law upon the land.
I recognize the feats of the gods, but that time has passed. I have not been poisoned.
Now the gods take and give nothing in return. Humans do not need them.
Why won't you help save Japan? Help save Alicia.
Think like a Valkyrie. Do not concern yourself with a single country or one mere mortal. We cut down the weeds of dissent before they grow out of control. It would appear I underestimated you. But in the end, you stand to gain nothing from this.
We mustn't let our guard down. If only they would listen to what I say. I wish we could avoid these meaningless battles. If only they would listen to what I say.
Why the long face, my dear? You'll just have to sit tight for a spell while we finish our research. But it's straight to the guillotine for you two.
You won't harm her! Back off!
Wings of Providence, carry me to safety!
Great Odin's Raven!
What happened? It was a teleportation spell. That traitor Dallas! Dallas is locked securely in the dungeon. Who other than the three mages could be capable of casting such a spell?
The new apprentice!
Where are we?
Did the castle collapse?
I believe we're outside.
It was a teleportation spell, Alicia, Your Majesty. I beg your pardon. I had no choice but to resort to such crude methods.
And you are?
Lizard. Lizard Valeth, at your service. I had been assisting the three mages in their research as an apprentice.
I'm sorry, but why did you rescue us?
I thought you, Princess, could put a stop to the King's dangerous research.
Could you tell me more about this dangerous research?
The King is seeking to transcend this mortal coil by creating a closed timeline. A new world tree stemming from neither the heavens, the underworld, nor the world of mortals. In other words, independence from the gods.
That is beyond transcendence. What he seeks is a power possessed by Odin alone. Is that why they need the dragon orb?
That was their conclusion, following countless failed experiments on elves and the undead.
Damn.
So Japan alone would break free from the laws of nature and enjoy eternal prosperity.
I myself found it absurd, Lady Silmeria Valkyrie.
So you know of me?
Just what Dallas told me.
It is said, The dragon orb has enough power to set the whole world aflame. Even gods are powerless before it. The king's plan may be feasible.
You're not thinking of finding the orb for Japan, are you?
For Japan? No. For all Midgard. I will find the orb, and Alicia shall be the guardian. That would put an end to the king's dangerous research, would it not, Sir Lazard?
You are everything I had hoped you would be.
The oath I swore to Japan still holds.
You say that now. But maybe you'll just take the orb and run to Odin.
Well, if that's your theory, then come along and keep it from happening. But if you aren't sincere about fighting Odin, you won't stand a chance.
I'll show you sincere.
We'll need everyone's strength to get through this. I'm counting on you all.
Let us then depart the forest for Coriander before pursuit draws near.
So, is that where we'll find the dragon orb?
It was the last recorded sanctuary of the orb. I believe we are safe now. Shall we adjourn here until the morrow?
What makes you think we're safe?
I cast a force field around the forest. Even were Walther to follow us by teleportation, he would be unable to reach us here.
In that case, we should rest.
I wouldn't mind resting.
You surprised me. I thought Silmeria was still with us.
She only comes out when we need her for object reading. Usually it's just me. I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help.
I beg your forgiveness. I never intended to insinuate such a thing. As one versed in the arcane, I am merely intrigued by two spirits sharing one body.
Sweet talk all you want. Silmeria can see right through it.
So can object reading be used to read another's mind?
Well, seems like it should be possible.
Interesting. Shall we give it a try?
It would be an honor, Lady Silmeria.
If you have thoughts or feelings that are inseparably bound to another life, or memories of someone who affected you deeply, then I can read those thoughts.
Is that so? Allow me to abstain. I would rather not know about my other lives. Perhaps the gentleman would oblige.
I'd like to believe that in all my other lives, I have been a defender of Japan.
If you mess around with your powers, won't that other Valkyrie detect us?
You've got a point.
You two must also be fatigued from your journey. A brief respite is in order. I shall wake you before the sun is high. Naturally, I shall keep watch as you rest.
Must we fight this battle? I want neither to harm nor be harmed. Must we fight this battle? I'm sorry. I am no fighter, but I will do my best. I want neither to harm nor be harmed.
The orb was taken to a place just outside Coriander for protection. At least, according to the last remaining records of Japan.
So, why this little backwater town?
I imagine it was somewhat more prosperous back then.
When would that be?
The chronicles date back over 500 years.
Someone must have taken good care of them.
Japan was founded by a sect that broke away from the tribe of Orb Guardians.
You know your lore.
Common knowledge for a loyal subject.
I didn't know that. Some princess I am.
History fades over time.
Well, shall we go?
So, where's the orb?
It might not be here.
Are you serious?
The tribe that guarded it often moved the orb from place to place for its protection. But the last of the Guardians have died out.
Fine. What exactly are we doing here then?
Silmeria?
I'll give it a try.
More object reading again?
We may find the orb by picking up a trail of psychic energy.
Just one problem. I don't see any objects to read.
If they placed the orb here for safekeeping, they would have needed a strong dais to hold it. Go find it.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the matter?
You mustn't speak to me now.
What is it?
Oh, it's, nothing. I'll call you when we find the dais.
It's here! The orb! Amazing. Look at that glow. Hey! Isn't anybody else excited about this?
I am.
That is not the dragon orb. It is a seal stone formed by a geological anomaly.
And what's that?
A mass of energy. It is a substance without matter, normally impalpable and invisible to human senses.
It resonates with my spiritual energy, causing it to radiate visible light. Photons convert energy absorbed from the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil to light. Seal stones are residue formed from the hardened sap that drips from Yggdrasil's roots.
You mean like amber from Yggdrasil?
Call it amber if you will. A seal stone exerts power over the area it is placed. It suppresses the actions of enemies bound to this location and the surrounding areas.
Then, how about if we take it with us for protection?
Seal stones don't just affect enemies. The bearer may also be subject to some change. If you were to carry it, Sir Rufus, then the effects would be felt by all of us.
What kind of effects?
I'm afraid that's just it. One cannot know until one tries.
The tribe that guarded the dragon orb had to be very familiar with these seal stones.
So, they used that knowledge in building palaces to keep the dragon orb safe. Sounds like it wouldn't hurt to take it with us.
Seal stones constantly require a base. During the process of transferring from a dais to another dais, the carrier acts as a base. Seal stones cannot be disposed of, nor can they be held on to forever. At some point, their world-sustaining power will crush the holder.
All right, so I can't handle it. You could have said that from the beginning, you know. Okay, what now? It's your call. Real funny. Thanks a lot, Silmeria. Okay, kids, break time. Why'd they keep it in such an out-of-the-way place?
So that it would not be plundered by the gods or the undead, no doubt. The orb is, in effect, the pillar that supports Midgard. However, a place too secluded is bound to invite the curiosity of mortals.
What in heavens is that?
The remains of tomb raiders. They probably thought they'd find treasure buried here. Sir Dylan?
Sorry, thought you were someone else.
Like who?
I just saw a monster dig into a corpse back there, so I'm a little on edge. But I figure if you were a monster, you'd have peeled off your skin by now.
Arngrim! What's going on?
Just chatting with some colleagues.
Colleagues?
You're treasure hunting too, right?
How dare you! We are loyal subjects of Japan. Don't confuse us with plunderers like you.
How rude of us. As you so deftly imply, we are indeed here to plunder treasure. But we're actually mercenaries. We hunt treasure to make ends meet in times of peace. I'm Leone. This is my partner, Arngrim. It's even hairier in here than the rumors suggest. What do you say we team up? Of course, to make things fair, we'd settle for a third.
Hey, that's not the deal! Huh?
Forget it! We're not here to hunt for treasure. Be off with you!
Dylan! They don't want what we want. What would be the harm in teaming up?
But we barely know anything about them.
They could say the same about us. Wake up! Time to go!